Welcome back. We're on part two of episode 69, and now it's hot tag time. Two hot tags this week, as far as I'm concerned. And since it's only the two of us, there's no point in really doing like the tag in situation. First up, Donald Trump is going to go into the WWE Hall of Fame, and my first reaction was, "Oh, god damn it, why?" And then I really thought about it, and it makes sense. Uh, he's had interactions with WWE in the past, and he had that whole hair versus hair thing at WrestleMania, and then really what seals the deal is the old appearances for the old WrestleManias to me. So
And we mean old.
yeah, we that
Dude's
was
like ancient.
what, like 91, 92?
Yep.
Like, that, now figure at that point I was born in 1987. So that's why
But
I don't
in,
immediately remember that stuff off the top of my head.
I was born in 1982. That just makes it worse.
So, what do you think about Trump going in? Do you think it makes sense, like I do,
Business
or
sense. It makes as much business sense as it does Bruno Sammartino. Do I like it? No, because it's a sort of a political move more than anything else. Because Vince has had dealings with the Trumps like since way back when. Um, and I don't think he really cares, to tell you the truth. He cared more about, talking weirdly about the fact that him and his relative, I think his daughter, have loving sex in common.
yeah, that was really creepy.
Hogan knows incest, brother.
I was kind of hoping that they would do Mr. T, but maybe they're gonna do that next year.
I think it's all down to when T wants to go in, and I don't think T's ready yet.
It should be next year. I mean, if there's anybody that could go into the celebrity wing for the Hall of Fame that they haven't done yet, he's the first person I would think of.
Well, hell, they put in guys who've had like one appearance here and there. T was one of the guys who made an impact, man. He had a feud with Roddy Piper. He
Right.
should be in there.
That
He
I
should.
really hope that next year they don't have like Cindy Lauper or anything like that. They were rumoring.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, what Captain Urbano? He's in there, isn't he?
well, he's not really like celebrity wing.
No, but he. No, I mean, is he in the Hall of Fame?
Uh,
Because if you look at guys who've transcended the business and actually made a career outside the business, plus, for all you who don't know, he actually played Mario in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
I think he might be in the Hall of Fame. I'm trying to look it up right now. Yeah, 1996.
Yeah,
Makes
well,
sense.
yeah, no, totally makes sense. As for Trump, yeah, great, but I don't think he really cares.
The bigger topic, as far as I'm concerned, even though it really to WWE, it's not a bigger topic. CM Punk and John Cena on Raw. Now, I don't really want to talk about like the match itself. More so, I want to talk about the pile driver. I thought that was fucking awesome.
It was a highlight of the match. Well, as soon as he did that, I was like, what the frick?
That's
You know,
already one of my choices for Smark Out Moment of the Year. And
the thing
biggest
is,
shock, too, because I never would have thought that they were going to do a pile driver in that match.
Punk and Cena always keep things fresh. And that's one thing I have to add to Cena. A lot of people singing Cena's praises at the moment because of it and saying how Cena deserves to be in the title match at WrestleMania. No doubt he deserves it. I just don't think he should be at WrestleMania with The Rock. That's my whole shtick on the whole situation. So we'll leave that, put that to bed. Just leave that at home. Um, Apparently Vince is reportedly pissed about it.
Yeah,
Well,
there's been at least one or two little things around the dirt sheets that said that he was flipping out backstage about it, which understandable because the move is banned, and if they, I haven't heard of anything about them being fined for it or anything though.
the thing is, I have to agree with like Punk and Cena on this one, and any other wrestler that wants to do it. Take care of the guy you're working with. If you're careless with it, then in the end you shouldn't be in that ring in the first place. They shouldn't really be banning moves. They should more or less be restricting them until they know that people can do it, like what they did with Evan Bourne and Airborne.
Yeah,
They
exactly. They
they
made
made
him
sure,
prove that he could do that move
yeah,
safely.
yeah, they made sure that he done it. So he done it about like a million different times before they allowed him to do it, but he did it, and that's the thing. Same for Justin Gable and the Shooting Star Press. You know, anyone with the 5-star frog splash, they make sure you know that you can do it first. And in terms of this situation, I think people are overreacting, totally overreacting. These guys took care of each other, and of course they would. They know each other like inside and out, and they kept things fresh. And this is exactly what you want out of a wrestling match. It was a great match in general,
Yeah, I thought
but
it was fantastic. I actually have it down as one of my potential matches of the year.
it's being overshadowed at the moment by that one move, which is something that I don't like. But
Yeah, but
yeah,
that move was awesome, though. I
yeah,
mean,
it
they
was awesome.
nailed that, and yeah, I marked the fuck out for it.
It looked painful. It literally looked like Cena was dead after Punk did it. So, congrats to both guys
Now,
for us.
everybody paying attention to us talking about how it was a good match and all that kind of stuff. Next week, when we're complaining about something, it'll be like, you never think anything's positive. Like,
Yeah, well, they won't. This is the thing, and I'm only going to touch on this quickly. Everybody who sits there and wants to rip into us because either we got something wrong or which we own up to, or sits there and starts slagging us off because we're saying we don't like something, it's because we want something to change. If we had more Punk and Cena's in the WWE where they could literally put on 5-star matches together every single time they're in the ring, I wouldn't have an issue.
we need
But
a 20 Dolph Zigglers.
yeah, someone who could actually work and put their money where their mouth is. And there's not enough guys in the WWE that can do that. So there you go.
Well, that's
Um,
going to transition us a little bit into our next segment, which is going to be us complaining about the current WrestleMania card and what we would do instead. It's fantasy booking WrestleMania 29.